Okay, PLC program design. We will start with a listing of available input and output. So we list down the possible inputs and output for our motor control problem. So we list out the input and output. Okay, for input we have a start button and stop button. Right. So we'll also have a button to control the motor to turn clockwise, and another one to turn anti-clockwise. Let's call this one the forward button and reverse button. Okay, for the output we will have clockwise rotation for the motor and anti-clockwise. So we'll assign the variables to this context. So let's say for start button, I may assign to, let's say x1 is a start button, x2 maybe x3 is forward, x4 is reverse, and energized y1 will turn it clockwise, energized y2 will turn anti-clockwise. Alright, so let's now start the design. How do we actually start the design? When we have problem with start stop, typically we'll do this. So this is a start, stop, and then we'll produce an intermediate variable. And the variable we can latch it with x1. So this RO will turn on when you press start, and it will turn off when you press stop. Alright, okay, so now the thinking is how do we produce, let's say, the clockwise direction. As the logic goes, this will happen if you press the forward switch, which is x3 in our case. Okay, so by right it should turn on y1. However, we want to be able to hold to the y1 so that even if you release x3, the y1 will continue to turn. So we latch it in this way. So this y1. Now y1 will only activate if the start button already pressed. So this is the way we use it to control. So we use RO, okay, in this line to ensure that if RO is not on, the motor will never run. Alright, so the motor will run in this clockwise direction until someone press stop, then it will stop. Okay, so similarly we can design the program for anti-clockwise direction. So it will be started by pressing the reverse. Let me just use x4 directly. Alright, the reverse just down a little bit. Okay, so I also hold in here by the y2 itself, and you also control by R0. Okay. Alright. So this is the basic design. But however, we can improve the design by taking into all kinds of scenarios that may happen. For example, what happens when the motor is running clockwise and someone press the reverse button? So in this case, both clockwise and anti-clockwise output can be energized. Okay, that is a situation we may want to prevent. So we can add in this design to prevent that from happening by adding a normally closed y2 here and normally closed y1 here. So in this way, if it's already running in anti-clockwise direction, we cannot start it in clockwise direction until we stop in first.